We're at the Work Truck Show with Dave Hames of Freightliner. Dave, it's nice to see you this morning.
Yeah, Kurt, how you doing?
Pretty good. I understand you guys are in year 3 now already of the vocational truck program that you started out.
Yeah.
Can you explain a little bit about what that means?
Certainly. Back in 2010, we really started to look at how we wanted to approach the vocational truck market, and basically laid out a 5-year strategy on how to grow share in the vocational truck market segments. And it is a very diverse, as we know. I mean, here at the Work Truck Show, you see just about everything. But it's a very diverse market, a lot of different segments to deal with, and truck equipment manufacturers, different customer needs, different regional market requirements. So it's a complex market to tackle. Of course, our first step was to try to make sure we had the product in place. So we launched the 114 SD, the 108 SD, and the 122 SD, which gave us a pretty broad product range to play in the vocational segment. You add to that our M2 106 product, and we've got a pretty broad portfolio of vehicles to go after the market now. We're now just entering year 3 of that strategy, and we've got we've got the foundation. Now it's again that game of inches and trying to move ourselves further up that market share ladder, and hopefully become a dominant player in vocational, just as we are in on-highway and medium duty.
Okay. I understand you guys are really taking an integrated approach to the vocational market. Can you explain a little bit about that? Yeah,
that's a key to our approach and our strategy. We recognized early on that this was a very diverse market. You've got the players that are successful in this market are the guys that can work best with the truck equipment industry and recognize what the where the value in that chain is. Obviously we're a chassis and cab manufacturer. That's our strength. What we don't do well is bodies. In fact, we don't do body and equipment at all. That's not our forte. That's not our core competence. So, as you look at this and you look at what the customer expectations are in the vocational truck segments, they're buying a piece of equipment, and in some cases they're somewhat indifferent as far as the chassis is concerned. As long as it performs and that overall piece of equipment gets the job done, that's what they're primarily focused on. You look at the truck equipment manufacturers, what do they want out of chassis manufacturer? Well, obviously pricing and availability are key parts, but they're also looking for a chassis that gives them an easy platform to build, to upfit with their equipment. They're looking for an OEM that is able to work with them collaboratively and recognize that there's an end customer at the end of the chain. The truck equipment manufacturer is not necessarily the end customer, but you're a key input and frankly a tier 1 supplier to that truck equipment manufacturer. So the key really we recognized early on was integration and making sure that you had a chassis platform and a relationship with the truck equipment industry that where you looked at each other as partners, a combined manufacturing process that ultimately yielded a piece of equipment for that end customer, whether it's a municipality, a construction company, whatever type of business they're in.